Despite the fact that 70% of Earth's surface is covered with water, maintaining clean water has been an ongoing issue. I'll inform in this speech how agriculture causes water pollution, how water pollution affects agriculture, and how other pollutants, in combination with water, damage agriculture. I live in a rural area that is affected by water pollution and am actively involved in the Kentucky FFA Association, and I have also done research on this topic. Now that we know that water pollution is an issue, we will look at how agriculture causes water pollution. We'll explore how agriculture can pollute water and how it affects the health of humans. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, in 2002, the National Water Quality Inventory to U.S. Congress, the states reported that agriculture non-point source pollution is a leading cause of river and stream impairment and the second leading cause of impairment in lakes, ponds, and reservoirs. Agriculture causes water pollution as contaminated runoff from farm fields or feedlots reaches sources of groundwater that can be seen in my visual aid. Runoff is often contaminated and can even cause death if consumed. According to the CDC, agriculture activities that cause water pollution include overgrazing, overworking farmland, and poorly managed animal feeding operations. Another thing that can cause water pollution is poorly managed and ineffective application of fertilizer, pesticides, and irrigation water. Specifically, Utah Farm Bureau is addressing this issue because their water is used for human consumption and irrigation. According to the Utah Farm Bureau, improper handling and use of manure and inorganic fertilizer can impair the quality of these waters and cause human health problems. To solve this issue, the Farm Bureau has created a program to ensure that the Clean Water Act is followed and that the agriculture is feasible. Now that we've seen how agriculture can cause water pollution, let's look at how water pollution affects agriculture. The water that is polluted by agriculture can affect crops and livestock negatively. According to the Conserve Energy Future, as a result, the crops are exposed to water which has small amounts of mercury, arsenic, lead, and cadmium dissolved in it. The process of agriculture pollution becomes harder to fight when such water poisons the livestock and cause crop failure. If crops and livestock are not given quality water, they are susceptible to being exposed to bacteria and are likely to perish. The bacteria can be seen on my visual aid. Not only are livestock and crops affected by contaminated water in agriculture, but humans are as well. According to the CDC, people who consume fruit or vegetables that were exposed to contaminated water are at a risk of developing foodborne illness. Some of the bacteria that is spread through water within the U.S. include Salmonella, Toxoplasma, and many others. Water pollution indirectly affects agriculture as well. When nutrients from plants run off, it increases the growth of aquatic plants. According to Equal Earth, these aquatic plants can clog irrigation and drainage structures and increase nitrates and nitrites in groundwater, which can poison humans and livestock. Since we now know that water pollution negatively affects agriculture, let's look at how other pollutants in combination with water can affect agriculture. Similar to water pollution affecting agriculture, other pollutants in combination with water can affect agriculture in a huge way. According to Equal Earth, sediment depletes the land of its nutrients, but it also contaminates water when they encounter. Sediment can compromise the oxygen balance in water and create blockages in irrigation canals or farm ponds. Inorganic salts and minerals damage the quality of water and the soil. In addition, there are organic waste from garbage, feedlot industries, and other sources that exhaust or completely diminish oxygen levels in water, making it unfit for crop irrigation or other farm uses. Also, water along with wind and soil can carry infectious agents. Irrigation water can carry bacteria and virus diseases for crops. According to Equal Earth, animal diseases transmitted by agriculture through the soil and water include foot and mouth, anthrax, and many others. Organic chemicals found in water, such as detergents or insecticides, unfavorably affect agriculture in many ways. Lastly, heated water can affect agriculture. When it is introduced into industrial processes and global warming, heat can have a detrimental effect on fish and other life in the water. Altogether, pollutants in water affect ag in various ways. Today we learned about how water pollution and ag affect each other. We looked at how water pollution or agriculture causes water pollution, how water pollution affects agriculture, and how other pollutants in water can affect agriculture as well. Whether you live in close contact with a farm or live in a huge city, you are affected by agriculture. Every individual has a connection to agriculture, from the food they eat to the clothes they wear. For this reason, it is important to be informed on agricultural issues such as water pollution.